No stranded vehicle, no sign of a person walking. He was about to radio back when his headlights finally caught something. A flicker of white against the black of the trees. It was her, standing perfectly still on the shoulder of the road, just as described. A woman in a short white dress, her form ethereal and out of place in the vast empty darkness. Officer Miller slowed to a crawl, unease prickling at the back of his neck. "Ma'am, I need you to talk to me. Are you lost? Do you need medical assistance?" Slowly she lifted her head. Her face was pale, almost translucent, her eyes wide and dark, absorbing the light. There was no fear, no emotion, just a terrifying emptiness. With growing urgency, Miller decided to take her into custody for her own protection. He gently took her arm, expecting resistance. Her skin was cold, not just from the night air, but a deep, unnatural cold. She offered no resistance as he guided her to the patrol car, her movements fluid and silent. The drive back to the station was the longest of Miller's career. The silence from the back seat was absolute, a heavy, oppressive weight. She sat on the bench, hands folded in her lap, facing the wall. He checked on her several times. Each time she was in the exact same position, unmoving. An hour later, Miller made one final check before shift change. He looked through the observation window, expecting the same static scene, but the cell was empty. The bench was vacant. She was gone. Panic surged through him. The door was locked, bolted from the outside. There were no other exits, no windows, no vents. The cell was bare, no sign of forced entry, no indication anyone had been there at all. The woman in the white dress had vanished from inside a locked room, leaving behind nothing but a cold spot in the air and a terrifying, unanswerable question. The disappearance was officially logged as an unsolved case, a bizarre footnote in the annals of the sheriff's department. The forest here felt older, the trees taller and denser, casting long shadows over the water even in the middle of the day. It was here, in this more isolated stretch of the river, that they first saw him. A lone figure standing on a rocky outcrop that jutted out over the water. A man, just watching them. It was a bit odd to see someone out here so far from any marked trail, but they didn't think much of it at first. Just a hiker, perhaps, enjoying the view. As they paddled closer, the man on the rocks didn't move or call out a friendly greeting. He just stood there, his posture rigid, his gaze fixed on their canoe. He wasn't a hiker enjoying nature, he was waiting. "Hey," Ben whispered, his voice tight. "That guy is kind of creeping me out." Alex nodded, not taking his eyes off the figure. They tried to steer their canoe towards the opposite bank, putting as much distance as possible between themselves and the silent observer. But as they did, the man began to move. He scrambled down from the rocky outcrop with a surprising agility, moving towards a small, dilapidated wooden canoe that was partially hidden in the reeds along the bank.